Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in Jurassic Park. Birds everywhere. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Now let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about if you've been in a relationship, but you've been hurt. Did that happen to you? And now you're afraid of hopping into another one. Somebody wrote to me and they're like, Ralph, I love your videos. They've helped me so much, but please help me out. What's up? They're like, Ralph, I've had a lot of bad experiences in relationships, and I'm not sure how I should approach a new one. Is that you, deep diver? You're like, I'm not sure if this is going to work out because all the other ones didn't. How to approach a new relationship with hope. Even if you've had a lot of bad experiences in the past with people, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? After so many bad experiences, how do we go about approaching a new relationship with new hope? This is Sexology, Deep Divers, Water, Fire, Hot, Cold, Yin, Yang, Daddy's Home. I'm back. Now, this is such a great question because a lot of people are dealing with it. What do most people write to me about? Relationships. Ralph, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my husband, my wife, my boy, my girl. By the way, you don't own them. You can take off the my. Slow motion this side. Let's dive straight into it. Deep divers, what's helped me along my journey is to realize this. Not everyone is the same. And we have to bring this in to a new relationship. We have to come in with an open mind. A lot of us, our mind is way too full when we are approaching a new relationship. We feel it's going to be the same. And therefore, that actually changes our biochemistry to have flashbacks of a relationship which was terrible. So you are actually bringing your old biochemistry into the new relationship. So how do we change that? First of all, take time out. If you've been in a relationship which was traumatic for you, I always tell people, my clients, take time out. Some people need a week, then they're in another relationship. Some people need a month. Some people need a year just to take that time for yourself to get to know yourself until you establish a better relationship with yourself, until you establish the correct way to love yourself. You see, the greatest relationship we can have is with ourselves. Slow motion this side. How to approach a new relationship with hope after bad experiences. If you can look at it like this, deep divers, that the key is to see new relationships with new eyes. So many of us, we may be entering a new relationship, but we are looking at that person with old eyes. We are interacting with that person with old energy. And therefore, it's not helping us and it's not helping the other person. Say it to this person right now. I'm sorry if I'm bringing old energy into this beautiful new space because they don't deserve that. Neither do you. So you have to learn how to respect the person you are with, to say, actually, This is a new relationship, and I'm not going to spoil it by bringing old, crappy energy into the new relationship. What you have to do is to really say, I owe it to them to not judge them. I owe it to them to not say it's going to be like the last one. Because everybody comes from a different background, is bringing new experiences into this interaction. And that's what the water relationship is all about. Even in the new relationship, it's not going to be easy. There are going to be arguments, disputes. Sometimes both of you are going to get on each other's nerves, but a relationship is when two people consciously decide to make it work. Consciously. If you've had a bad experience from a previous relationship, many times we blame ourselves. Many times we think it's something that we did, and therefore we don't even feel worthy. The amount of people I meet who don't feel worthy to enter another relationship because they're like, I screwed up the last one. It never works with me. We have to start changing our vocabulary to say, actually, it will work. Because I said so. Because I said so. And the cat down the road said so too. It will work. And it's amazing what you do when you set that intention to say, actually, I'm gonna give my best to this new relationship. That's how to approach a new relationship after a bad experience. Set that intention to say, actually, I'm gonna do everything in my capacity to bring the best energy to this relationship. What happens to so many of us? We're still having flashbacks of a bad relationship, of a bad experience, when we got hurt. We're afraid of heartbreak. I'm here to tell you that you cannot fully love someone if you are in a perpetual state of fear. Let me repeat that. You cannot fully love someone if you are in a perpetual state of fear of being heartbroken. True love is when you put everything on the table. You're like, I don't care if I get hurt because I love that person that much. What? Slow motion this side. So realize you got to come in to the relationship with it's all or nothing. How to approach a new relationship after a bad experience. It's time to check yourself to say, actually, what did I do in the past which may have ended a potentially good relationship? So learn how to work on yourself to say, actually, for the next one, I've got more to bring to the table. A lot of us, we've got a lot of internal healing to do. And the more you work on yourself, the more whole you become within yourself, the more magical your relationship will be. What happens when a lot of people have had bad experiences and they are heading into a new relationship? This happens. We sometimes bring old habits into new energy fields. I'll give you an example. Many times people write to me, they're like, Ralph, I just ended this relationship. I'm in a new one, but then they tell me they're doing the exact same thing. Many times what happens is that people are trying to change people all the time. That was the issue in the last relationship, and guess what? It will be an issue in your current relationship. So I always say this, it's about accepting people, not changing them. Slow motion this side. So you have to be honest with yourself to say, actually, am I ready to enter a new relationship? Am I ready to make that commitment? If you're not, it doesn't matter. Take time out to recharge, get your mind right, get your body right, so when you meet that super duper lovey-dovey person, you got so much love to give them, okay? It's about acceptance. People have to feel accepted. So that's how to approach a new relationship after a bad experience. Make sure whoever you are with, you accept them. And then deep divers, learn this. I've realized, what do most people crave in a relationship, in a beautiful water relationship? It's respect, it's transparency, it's being seen, being heard. So if you have just come out of a bad relationship and you're wondering, how should I approach a new one? Realize this, deep divers. To see someone and to be seen, that can only happen when your ego dissolves. Your ego, the 3-letter word that can destroy a 12-letter word called relationship, is the destroyer of potentially good relationships. As soon as your ego gets involved, it's over. Why? Because the ego creates a separation between you two. So in entering a new union, say, ego, get to the back seat and put your heart space in front. Okay, that's how to approach a new relationship after a bad experience. And 7-day vegan challenge. Make sure you both have the same food values. Like, we are eating so much grapes, avocados, lemons, pineapples, full of vitamin C. I'm doing it. To approach a new relationship after a bad experience, make sure both of you have similar tastes. If you are eating a plant-based diet, make sure they are also on the same page as you. They also like green juice, because trust me, it's going to make your relationship a whole lot better. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been getting the good ass prana shirts. I want one, Ralph. ralphsmart.com/clothes. You look amazing. A lot of people send me their pictures in the good ass prana shirts. If you've got a question, follow me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Deep divers, have a beautiful day. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You see new relationships with new eyes.